What's up, guys? Your friendly neighborhood geek here doing another re-review, this time on two figures who I really like, really charming Transformer characters slash figures that I got when I lived in Ohio. I think I just kind of got them randomly. I kind of found out that they were related and that um, piqued my interest. Like having two sibling characters in my collection, I thought was a really cool idea. And yeah, I just went ahead and got them. I can't remember if I bought them together or if I bought them from two different sellers and they just came around the same time. I can't remember. But yes, today we are looking at Transformers, I believe Universe 2.0, Sideswipe, and Sunstreaker. Yes, these two are siblings. They're twins. They're called twins, but as you can clearly see, um, there's nothing. They don't look like twins outside of the cars. Outside the cars being, I believe, the same type of cars, with just different colors. Yeah, they're not visually they're not twins, but in vehicle mode, yeah, they look like twins together. Um, yeah, these are just really charming classic figures. Like I said, this is Transformers Universe, I believe. I do have their instruction manuals, but unfortunately, unfortunately, I don't know where I put them. I think they're in a box in my room. I try to look around a little bit. I couldn't find the instructions, but yeah. One positive thing I will say, I believe these figures came out like the early, like mid 2000s. I want to say, or maybe yeah, like late 2000s. One positive thing I will say. Let's start off with Sunstreaker first. Um, I think the vehicle, like I said, the vehicle modes still hold up. Um, and it wasn't hard to transform them either. Like it took like a few minutes, but once I figured out what I was doing, it was actually not that difficult, and I didn't even have to go find the instruction manual or go find a review on YouTube to figure out how to transform them properly. So I will say that is one positive thing about this mold. I do think it still holds up. I do have alternators, Sunstreaker and Sideswipe as well. So I have two sets of these characters. Um, I think I reviewed those, and I do like those, but those are kind of taking up space. They're bigger, and I'm trying to sell them off at the moment. So, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep these two. They did come out with Earth. I think no, what was it? Siege. I think Sideswipe got a Siege figure, and I believe Sunstreaker got an Earthrise figure. I was going to get the Sunstreaker, but I kind of canceled my pre-order and just decided just to wait on him because I wasn't in a rush to really buy that figure. Um, but yeah, the new Sunstreaker and Sideswipe do look really cool, and again, I'll probably will get them at some point as well. I'm trying to think. There was also a I think that's everything. There's been like other variations, but those are like the mainstream, representations of the characters. I do have my Red Alert and my Autobot Deep Cover. Those are in the side swipe mold. And Deep Cover is basically just a repaint of the side swipe, but he still has like the same head sculpt and everything. So in a sense, I kind of do have the Earthrise side swipe, but at the same time, I don't. But anyway, yes. Sunstreaker. To my knowledge, I think Sunstreaker was the first figure. I forgot the name of Transformers before they became Transformers. Takara, when Takara solely owned the Transformers, they had a different name. I can't remember the name of them at the moment, but I believe Sunstreaker was made into the first official Transformer. I could be wrong about that, but one thing I do really like, his bumper says, you might not be able to see it that well. It says "We are 84." If I can get to focus. No, doesn't look like it wants to focus. Okay, maybe a little bit. Trying to get it to focus. It's not wanting to focus. But it says "We are 84." I really like that. It's very charming. Referencing the 1984 cartoon. See the top of them, which is really nice. And unfortunately mine, I might be able to see if there's a way for me to get rid of them. Mine has some markings on the windshield, very visible. Um, yeah, let's see if there's a way for me to get rid of that. Of course, like I said, I bought mine pre-owned, so sometimes that's what you get when you buy a pre-owned figure. But like I said, the yellow, you see the bottom of him. The yellow on him is very charming. Yeah, like I say, he's just a fun figure. I like the wheels, I like the sculpt on the wheels and the little details on the side. Um, like I said, just a very fun toy. Like I said, when you have these two together, like posed, displayed together, they just look very charming. I really like that. This mold did get several versions. They made a red alert, which I have the Siege, I think, red alert. They made Breakdown, which I actually, even though I already have the Combiner Wars Breakdown, I actually wouldn't mind getting that because I really like the way the Breakdown looks in this with this mold. And they also had because of the transformation gimmick, they made a Counterpunch. Counterpunch is a Transformer character who can transform into a Decepticon and Autobot. He's kind of like a double agent type of thing. Very interesting, creative character. Also, I apologize if you guys hear any noise in the background. Um, yeah, so they made a figure of Counterpunch, which looked really, really cool. That though, I think that was like an exclusive, so I don't know. I may not end up getting that one, but anyway. Yeah, so they got their money's worth out of this mold, and I think these may have gotten like Takara versions as well, so that's really cool. But yes, Sideswipe. There's nothing on his windshield, thank goodness. Um, yeah, I think the paint, the color on him just kind of pops a little bit more, like kind of like the cherry red and the black, and you see the little yellow pieces on the side. Um, like I say, it's just a very charming looking car. His bumper, I don't think it's going to come in that well. His bumper says swipe, sort of side swipe, so that's cool. Um, I'm not sure I'm not sure if they're the same age or if Sideswipe's older. We'll start with Sideswipe. Let's start with him first. Yeah, so like I said, transformation isn't difficult once you know what you're doing. This piece is removable. This is their gun. Or you can display it on Sideswipe's shoulder because he had that look in the original cartoon. These pieces, I think this helps them fly, I think. They were able to fly in the original cartoon. Um, they also did something called Jet Judo, which I guess they did karate or some sort of martial art. I don't remember. It's been forever since I've seen the original show. Let's see. These pieces, which become the knees, separate. Everything's kind of tapped into place. So separate these pieces, and like I said, yeah, like I said, try to be a little bit careful since this is an older figure. There are tabs that make it easy to pull the legs out, which is nice. One thing I will say, I don't really like the feet on this mold. Like, they can stand well. They can stand, but I don't know. It's just like the feet the way the feet are designed just don't really feel like they're that secure, in my opinion. So yeah. Let's see. That's not right. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. So pull the arms out. See, this is what I was talking about, where the gimmick comes up. You rotate this part. See, you rotate this back piece, and you get Sideswipe's head, which was really cool. And let's see. Like I said, I feel like the transformations still, you know, fun. Give me a minute. Have to figure out how to fix the legs properly. And like, I still see people use. I still see people use the Sideswipe. I'm not Sideswipe. Sunstreaker. I still see people use the Sunstreaker in like animation, which just baffles me. I don't really see people use the most modern, like I said, the Earthrise version all that much. Um, yeah, I think that's Sideswipe for the most part. Yeah, there he is. So, Sideswipe wasn't too bad. This piece you can, I think you can plug it in on the back. You know, keep it the way it was. Yeah, I think you can. So you can plug it in on the back. And his gun you can plug in his hand. I might display him with another gun because since I've had him displayed, I always put it on his shoulder. So he has this shoulder. Let's see, he has this shoulder gun, which he had in the show. So yeah, like I said, Sideswipe. Very charming. I have 3 Sideswipe. Sideswipe is one of my favorite characters, for those who don't know. My, I guess, introduction to him was through the Babe movies. So, Bayverse Sideswipe was my first Sideswipe, and he was a Cyberverse. He was the little mini legend figure. I had that for a very long time. Um, and yeah, so I had that figure for a very long time. Then eventually, like I said, I got this version. And then eventually I got the BotCon G2 animated Sideswipe, which I'll be doing another double re-review on that character, that figure, and his police, his partner in crime. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Uh, so yeah, so like I said, in total I had like 3. Now I have 3 Sideswipes. But yeah, he's charming. He's very charming. Like I said, posability on him, um, still good. I mean, he has double jointed arms. Uh, Fist can go 360. You got these pieces which you can kind of rotate. Um, Legs. See, has this knee joint, and then because of transformation, the knee joint can kind of rotate. Can go 360. Like I said, the feet, which are on a ball joint, waist rotation, head is on a ball joint. He has light piping, um, kind of loose in some areas, some of the joints, but like not to where he's not, you know, you can't pose him or pose him in certain poses. But like I said, I like the nice Autobot, red juicy Autobot symbol on his chest. Unfortunately, he doesn't have an Autobot symbol in vehicle mode, so yeah. But like I said, he's just a fun toy. I think he still holds up. He's like an amalgamation of the G1 and I guess them just trying to do something different. The new one looks more G1 accurate. I mean, at least the robot mode does. I'm not sure how accurate the vehicle mode is. But like I said, he's really, really charming. I dig this Sideswipe. He's one of my, like I said, one of my favorite figures in my collection. And like I said, when you have him and Sunstreaker together and you have them posed together, they really pop. So, like I said, Sunstreaker's piece comes off. His gun, that I guess is his exhaust port in uh, vehicle mode, comes off as well. And we just do the same process, but with Sunstreaker. So let's see, separate these pieces. Let's see, pull these arms out. And let's see, pull the legs down. Yeah, so like I said, I just love Sideswipe. I like his personality. I like his design. I really wish he would get more figures. I mean, the last figure we got of him was like really good. I think there's a masterpiece version. You know, so yeah. Like I said, so he's gotten decent figures. Like I said, I think the last like mainstream one he got was, you know, really good. But I don't know. I feel like Sunstreaker should have blew up and Bumblebee should have just been like a supporting character. Oh, oh, you see his arm came off. And that kind of happens, but it's not like tedious. Oh, so this piece. This never happened before. Right when we're recording. Let's see. Oh, goodness. There we go. There we go. Only I can get the back piece to clip in. Like I said, well, I got mine loose, so, and pre-owned. I've never had his, never had this piece give me so much trouble. And here we go. Arm, reattach the arm. I'm having a hard time getting this back piece to Yeah. I don't know why it's not working. I'm having a hard time getting this back piece to stay attached. Well, I'll figure it out. Don't want this to be too long. So, for the most part, we got him transformed. And like I said, you see the piece, Sunstreaker, no, Sideswipe's back is Sunstreaker's chest, and you know, with Sunstreaker. So that's pretty cool. And you give him his gun. And you can plug these in on the back. Just don't really stay that securely plugged in. But, oh, well. Oh, yeah. That is a bummer. Sunstreaker's not one to cooperate. But yeah, like I said, so well. Ah, goodness. Okay, so like I said, very charming. Same articulation as Sideswipe. I like that he does this when you transform him. Like I said, I just like his design, his pharaoh kind of look. Looks really cool. His eyes are painted. They're not sculpt. They're not light piping. So that's kind of a bummer. But like I said, together they look good together. They look really cool together. You know, I like that they're using the same mold, but you know, one of them is just kind of backwards in a sense, and that's really cool. Um, I think I've mentioned I have a younger brother, so maybe down the road, you know, when we're both um, in different parts of the world, I might give him one of these so we could both have one of us could have, you know, Sunstreaker Sideswipe or whatever. But yeah, like I said, they're charming, cool figures. I really dig them. I'm glad I got them. If you want these, um, yeah, I mean, sure, go for it. I don't know how much they go for now. Can't be too expensive. If you think these look kind of dated and you kind of want something that's maybe better, higher quality, then yeah, go get the Earthrise and Siege versions. You know, I maybe down the road I might like sell these off or something and get the newer ones. But like I said, I like that these two share the same body type. But yeah, like I said, so the Sunstreaker and Sideswipe, really cool figures. I recommend them. Um, Next review, like I said, is a double review, double re-review. So I might re-review my BotCon animated figures again. I've reviewed Cheetor, I think like twice, but those videos always didn't come out as well as I would have liked them to be. So I think he deserves a re-review, and so does Sideswipe because my Sideswipe video is very dated, especially quality wise. So yeah, I'll do them next. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Peace, you guys.